Hey guys! So today I'm going to do a quick unboxing review of a new product Influenster actually sent out to me for free. So it's actually the Bobbi Brown Molten Drama palette that is going to be exclusive at Sephora. So Influencer was kind enough to send this to me for free to review. This is what the palette looks like, just has Molten Drama on it. It's like reflective and cool. It's also a magnetic close or clasp. So just, anyway, it comes with a mirror, which is nice as usual. So it has 10 shadows and it has 2 mattes. So the mattes are this cream over here and this more mauve tone back here. And then all these guys are some sort of glitter or shimmer, whatever. So the whole top row is listed as chrome metal eyeshadows. This guy down here is listed as a shimmer wash. Then this guy's a metallic, another metallic, and a chrome metal. And then the 2 on the edges are just matte. I'm going to just do a quick review. I'm going to insert some swatches here. And I thought they were okay. They're definitely like a little lighter, some of them I had to swatch a few times. So Electric Storm right here, which is like a duochrome, I had to swatch a few times to get it to look nice. Also, this guy I had to swatch a few times to build it up, and this guy. So Electric Storm, Steel Orchid, and Rock Steady, which is this guy, were the ones that I had to swatch a few more times just to get them to look nicer. But I digress. Everything about this palette is, that I've read so far has said that it's like a little more sheer but buildable, so I'm gonna do a quick eye look and see how we feel. I already have foundation, some blush, bronzer, highlighter, all that good stuff on. All I have to do are my eyes. So I'm going to prep my eyelids with MAC's Painter Elite Paint Pot, and then I will go in with the Bobbi Brown. So I'm gonna start off going into Pale Cream just to set the eyes. So with the same brush, I'm going to go in with Rock Steady down here to lay down as some sort of transition shade. So now that we went in with Rock Steady, which I think went okay, it's buildable, it's good. Now I think I want to play with a few different colors. I think I'm going to layer these 3 up here and just kind of do something with them. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to use this flat little brush. So I'm going to pick up Metal Vision up here on my brush, and I'm going to apply this more to like this outer section. That looks really pigmented. I'm liking it. Alright, now to the other side. So now I'm going in with Lost Treasure, which is the gold color. And I'm going to put Lost Treasure in the center. Yeah, so we have Lost Treasure in the center and we have Metal Vision on the outer. And now, same brush again, I'm just going to go in with Love on the Rocks right here, and it looks very chunky when I pick it up. And I'm going to put Love on the Rocks right in the inner corner, right around here. Alright, so we have Love on the Rocks, Lost Treasure, and Metal Vision. And I would say out of all 3 of them, Love on the Rocks had the most like glitter, and like it has like a really cool like blue reflex to it. So that's Love on the Rocks. It has a nice cool like blue reflex to it in the glitter. Lost Treasure is just like a really nice shimmery gold. And then I would say Metal Vision, which is out here. I'd say this guy, Metal Vision, is definitely just like the toastier version of Lost Treasure, if that makes any sense. So like bronzy. So I'm gonna layer Electric Storm, which is a like brown undertone with like blue reflex in it. I'm gonna put Electric Storm out here. When I put Electric Storm, on the outer V where I had the toasty bronze color, I definitely see the brown it brings, and I see some blue reflex. Anyway, moving on. So I'm going to grab a clean shader brush and I'm going to pick up White Flame, which is this guy. That is the only shimmer in the palette, and just highlight my brow bone. Okay, so as I kind of expected with these really glittery metallic shades, there's a good chunk of fallout from the glitter even though I tapped off the excess from my brush. Okay, so now that I tried to dust away the like glitter down here, it's still there. I could have just put a loose powder, but you know, whatever. Just duly noted that the glitter will fall like any other eyeshadow. Just going to throw on a little bit of mascara and then I'll be right back. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but from me tapping off the excess from my brush, it's actually like on the palette, like right here, if you can see that little bit. So that's interesting. But yeah, all in all, I would say this palette, and I'm pretty sure it retails somewhere around $70, $69, whatever the case may be, I would pass. Because it's not like, you can't create a full look out of this. You can create a full look out of this. I just don't feel like there's that much versatility other than the fact that there's a ton of glitter, like chrome metal shades that you can choose from. So I like that. But as for this Molten Drama, I really expected there to be a black eyeshadow or like a really deep brown to make any look like really sultry and smoky, and there wasn't because they're all glitters. So the darkest shade I would argue is probably this purple shade, and it's nice. And like you see on the swatches, it's okay, but I wouldn't call this like dramatic because it's not that dark. I definitely think it's fun to play with, and like if you ask for it, if you don't have many eyeshadows that are like colorful or glittery or metallic, then I think this would be nice to have. So you have all those metallic glittery eyeshadows in one palette. So I do think the transition shade here is actually nice as a transition shade, and you can build it up to make it a little darker, but it's not going to be the same as having a black or like an espresso like deep brown. I think this white cream colored shade or whatever that's matte is also really nice just for setting your eyeshadow and like a brow bone highlight if you don't feel like putting shimmer. I wish I had one more matte, just one more like really dark. I would actually argue that they probably didn't need this white flame shade, the shimmery shade, because I feel like this kind of does the same thing as that. One's matte, one's shimmer, but big deal. I would have rather had a dark brown, like matte, to deepen out the crease and really like make it extra dramatic. I do like all the shimmers. I think the formula was good. I like that everything was buildable. So even some of these shades that I had to swatch a few times to build up the color, I think it came out nicer than if it was just too much at once. I do like the reflex glitter in all these, in most of the shades. So I would say like this shade has a little bit of pink glitter, this guy is pink with blue glitter, and this guy is brown with blue glitter. So I feel like that's really fun and nice. It really kind of gives the palette some extra dimension, which I can appreciate. So all in all, I think this palette, you don't really need it in your makeup stash or in your kit if you already have some glittery shades that you use and some metallic shades that you use and like. Because realistically, if you're buying this palette, you're buying it for the metallics and the glitters, not really for the transition shades or the mattes. So if you already have some transition shades and maybe you don't have any glitters or metallics, I think this would be okay. But it is really expensive for what you're getting. You're paying more for the Bobbi Brown name than you are for some like amazing eyeshadow that you can't get from any other brand. Like you can definitely get all these colors from other brands, whether it's singles or in palettes. So that's just how I feel about that. There was a good bit of fallout, but that's what you get when you put glitter eyeshadows on. Alone, I think this palette, you can create some pretty good looks with it, but I would still always kind of just want that really dark matte brown. So that was a little disappointing, especially considering the price point of this palette. So all in all, would I buy this on my own? No. I'm so grateful that Influenster sent this to me and asked me to review it, because that, like, if they didn't send this to me, I wouldn't have purchased it. I would have seen it and said, wow, that's a pretty palette. Have things like it. Don't need it. Okay, bye. So you're definitely paying for Bobbi Brown's name, but other than that, kind of a pass. I don't know if I'll really be reaching for this unless it's like sitting out and I'm like making an effort to use it. So there's that. Don't get me wrong, it was fun to play with, but like I could give this to my sisters and maybe one of them would use it more than I would, you know. Those are my thoughts on this. Not really a hit, not really a miss, it's just kind of like a whatever. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know if you would actually use this palette, if you would like it, or if you think like, yeah, no, not for me. Especially the price point. Like that's just a lot of money. But yeah, so like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So yeah, I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!